So we're back at it with Star Wars. And if you haven't seen the first video I did on this, I did a review of Star Wars Episode 1. Link is in the description. And if you like what I'm doing here, make sure you hit the subscribe button so you never miss out on another review. But anywho, let's get into it. So Star Wars Episode 2, Attack of the Clones. So basically what this movie is about, there is assassination attempts on Padme's life. Obi-Wan and Anakin are there to protect Padme. Through that time, Obi-Wan figures out there's a clone army being built by the Kaminoans after a bounty hunter. And Anakin goes off, tries to save his mother, doesn't save his mother, mother dies, he kills a bunch of Tusken Raiders, and he becomes a whiny little bitch. Then Anakin and Padme fall in love, and that's basically the whole movie. Again, the only redeeming quality about this movie has to be Ewan McGregor as Obi-Wan. Again, this movie, just like Episode 1, is poorly written. The dialogue choices are awful, uses way too much CGI, and it wants to focus more on the politics than actually the events happening at the moment. George Lucas, I love you, man, but my God, no one told you no on the prequels. And when I said there was overuse of CGI, and they didn't use like any practical effects, every scene was pretty much filmed on green screen. It was basically them in a green screen room. It shows. The dialogue comes off very stiff, especially Hayden Christensen playing Anakin. I don't like sound. It's coarse and it gets everywhere. Like, that line is one of the dumbest lines ever. He's so creepy to Padme. Like, George, this is not how men try to pick up women. Like, it is so bad and so creepy and gives off such a rapey vibe that I don't know why Padme didn't run for the hills as soon as Anakin started talking to her. He gives off the weirdest, creepiest smiles to Padme, and it's so weird. One thing this movie does do right, it gets rid of the Jar Jar. I mean, it doesn't fully get rid of Jar Jar, but the weird kookiness of Jar Jar, he's got one. He's like relegated to like 2 minutes of the whole movie. It's awesome. So now it's time for, what grade am I giving this movie? Where does it fall on the 1 to 10 scale? I'll tell you, it's right there with Episode 1. It's at a 3.5. This one's a 3.5 out of 10, mainly because I would rather watch this a little bit more than Episode 1. I enjoy some of the action scenes a lot better in this. Even though this movie does rely heavily too much on green screen, it still has some redeeming qualities. I wouldn't throw this in the trash, but it is not a great film. But anywho, that's what I think about Episode 2. Do you like Episode 2? Do you absolutely love it? Let me know in the comments below. And hey, if you like what I'm doing here, hit that like button. And if you thought this was an utter shit review, hit that dislike button. Your decision. Anywho, I'll see you later. Have a great day, guys.